Okay. Hello, committee of this disciplinary hearing. My name is Minh Ho. I applied to University of Pacific for the 2007 semester, academic year. So the complaint against me from DeRosa, President DeRosa, and the academic officers at the time, just to name a few, Dan Casser, Lucinda Casser, Professor Flattery, Brett Deborah, Meryl Schleier, or Dr. Schleier, and Allison Dumas, just to name a few that were present, who are accusing me of dishonesty or of presenting an application that are not to the standards of what they asked for on the website. And I'm going to go over what they asked for. That's the focus of this hearing, disciplinary hearing. Online, it said, do not present a picture, a photograph of yourself. Just a picture, a photograph. All right, just and I'm well read, so I'm not making excuses for myself. So I comprehend what that means. It means don't do this. In the literal sense, don't do this. I understand that. Now, what I did in the realm of my art portfolio, see how over here it's a portfolio and over here is a picture photograph of myself. So there's two areas that are occurring. I did not present a picture or a photograph of myself. I follow the rules because I am well read and I understand the rules. The rules clearly said, do not take a photograph of yourself and send that in. I comprehend that. I'm well read enough to comprehend that instruction. I got it. I'm not going to do that. Over here, in my art portfolio, I presented a self-portrait that was drawn by pencil. In my art portfolio, not where they said not to do it, I did it in my art portfolio. So again, I understand not to do it here. But over here, there were no rules. There were no instructions. You did not say, in your art portfolio, don't send in a self-portrait. I did not read that anywhere. I read all instructions very carefully. I did not see the instructions that said, in your art portfolio, you cannot send a self-portrait. It did not read that anywhere. And that's my case. So my case is I read the instructions here not to do that, not to send in a picture of myself. And in my art portfolio, there were no instructions. So I felt I had the right as an art student to present something that I felt is important to understanding me as a student. I did not do that for fun. In your application, you should only send in, like a resume, you should only put in there what you feel is important so that the employer or the admissions officers would know or understand you as a employee or student. If you feel it's important. If you don't feel it's important, do not put it in there. I felt it was really important for them to see this. Right? I had boxing in there, and I was a Vietnamese student, and I'm very proud of how I look. So that's why I put that in there. It was just a simple idea. I am proud of who I am. I'm not ashamed of being Asian. And that was it. So again, I read the instructions very carefully because I'm well read. It clearly stated, do not take a picture of yourself and send that in, a photograph. I understand that. I did not do that. But in the art portfolio, there were no instructions. I read it. I looked it over. I made sure it was clear. And in the art portfolio section, it just said art portfolio. It did not give me any instructions. Okay? So that's the case I'm making for myself.